guys, how you doing? jpsarrireviews here. Now, the collectible world is a very finicky environment. There's always a lot of hype. People always talking about the next best thing, the next pre-order, and it gets crazy. And of course, it's normal. Right now, everyone is talking about Prime 1 Studios' Joker, or they're talking about the Batman from PCS Collectibles. But there are other companies that also are producing stuff, and they have some pre-orders that actually are worth mentioning or worth checking out. So I want to talk today about PCS Collectibles, Pop Culture Shock. I've been a fan of this company since the Jerry Macaluso days, and I definitely admire what they do. So in this video today, I want to showcase the stuff that is on pre-order right now, the stuff that I think is beautiful, and also I'm going to break it down, the things that I like and the things I don't like. So in the next couple of minutes, stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm here at PCS Collectibles website, and I'm going to have the link in the description for those who are interested to come and take a look. All this stuff is also available on Sideshow. That's how they distribute this stuff. That's how the stuff gets pre-orders, through Sideshow, because they have this special partnership. But before we get into the latest pre-orders, I want to look at some of the stuff that is shipping right now. And of course, we have Storm Shadow and we have Sakura. And we're starting with Storm Shadow. This you can order through Sideshow. The exclusive is still available. The price is $524.99, which is very good for this size. There's a 1/4 scale. And here you have the specifications. Of course, this is based on the cartoon, on the toy line. Polystone figure, as you can see, classic paint deco. You know that. Swap out bow and arrow arms. Swap out quiver without bow. Highly detailed environmental base, certificate of authenticity. That's something that they have always provided. The edition size is very small. It's 250. That's just very small in comparison to other collectibles nowadays. That makes this piece very collectible. The art director is Brian Webster. The concept design is Emiliano Santalucia. Its sculptor is Brody Perkins, and the paint job is by Mike Nájera. I love Mike. In my opinion, Mike is perhaps the best painter in the industry and the business. He paints for Sideshow. He pretty much paints a lot of the stuff for PCS Collectibles. Now, looking at the pictures, you can see this is the exclusive swap out arms and holding bow and arrow. As you can see, this is a Sideshow exclusive. Very cool. Really like that. Of course, this is classic design. It doesn't deviate. It doesn't add any extra. It's not like a modern rendition. It's just classic all through. And for some, collectors like myself, we appreciate that. Of course, I like some realism in some statues. I do. Don't get me wrong. I do like realism in some statues, but in some different lines, for some reason, particularly lines that I grew up as a child playing with toys, I do like the closer that it is to the source material. It depends, I would say, on the rendition and how, in the end, how the artist brings everything together. And of course, this is a combination. This is a group of people coming together, really bringing their best work, and they're delivering this masterpiece, in my opinion. There was, prior to this, of course, we have one from PCS Collectibles, also a great piece. Prime 1 Studio has produced one, very good. But I like this. I like this just classic. It doesn't deviate. It's just perfect. The paint job is great. Mike did a fantastic job as usual. He didn't deviate from the source, and that, in my opinion, that's super, super good. It's clean. No changes, no extras, no anything that is added that it really changes I would say, the core elements of the character. Love the base. Very nice. The Cobra tank, or that little weapon, and even the box. Look at the box. This is just a collectible box right there. That's what I like. I really like when they really change that at different angles. Definitely, this is a must-have. Another one that is shipping out is Sakura, as you can see right there. You can order at Sideshow, $440, which is a fair price. Now, looking at the pictures, as you can see, this is one of the swappable heads with the more serious face. It's very clean. This is a classic base, a base that they have always done for years with the Street Fighter line. No changes there. In my opinion, that's super good. It's good that they maintain that companies maintain the vision. I hate when companies, they change things around, and sometimes a piece that was supposed to go with another piece, they don't even have the same base. They don't have the same theme, and that really bugs me. And I feel that in this case, PCS, even though Jerry Macaluso was in control at some point, and now it's a different team handling the art design, they maintaining the same core elements that have made this, I would say, this line great. Here you can see the two portraits, the serious one, the happy one, more smiley one. Very nice job. Very simple, no complicated at all. Super cool. So if you love this character, which I love her, I do believe that this is a great piece. Great addition to the collection. As you can see, very nice. Very well done, you know, job. It's simple, and that's all you need. You don't need nothing complicated on that. It goes well, and of course, you get an exclusive art print. Very nice. Now, if you're looking for a variant to the custom, the traditional custom of Sakura, then you can go to this case. There's another one, same price, different custom, and I really love this one for sure. Definitely has the same two swappable heads. There's the exclusive, and of course you have a regular, but you know you have to go for the exclusive on this. Look at that, very nice job. Multiple display options, as you can see. You know, you can have the kimono, or you can have, in this case, the different heads. Very nice, very nice. Look at that, really love it. I heard some complaints. So people were complaining about some of the stuff. In my opinion, when I heard some of the opinions, of course, I don't have it in front of me, so I'm not gonna say much. But to me, they were kind of nitpicks because I saw some other people were really happy with it. As you can see, the sculpt is nice. The base is classic. Definitely is gonna go well with any of the pieces in this collection, whether the prior ones, the old OGs, or the newer ones. I think it's going to sit well. It's classic. It's Sakura. Of course, got the G. And of course, it's an exclusive, so it comes with an art print. Edition size is 200 just for the exclusive, which is very, very small. And now we're moving into the pre-orders, and we're going to start with one of my favorites, which is Optimus Prime for Transformers. And again, you can order this through Sideshow. It's $800 right now. This is the exclusive. And on the overview, you can see it's polystone. We know that. It's stylized, cel-shaded deco application. I love that. It's just classic. Exclusive swap out right arm with Energon Axe, a Cybertron theme environmental base, and certificate of authenticity. Only 400 pieces. That's just very small in comparison to other companies. Even exclusive companies like XM that, you know, they stick around the 1,000 pieces. This is just definitely very small. It maintains the same as it used to be years ago. It doesn't change on that. They still provide a very small number of pieces. But look at that. The cel-shaded paint job is just amazing. Really love it. The base, man, it's just great. It's just everything based on the cartoon. The symbol right there, the axe. And I love, of course, the backdrop they did, you know, based on the cartoon. That sells it for me. Just that, the whole thing. You want to have something like that in the back when you're displaying this piece because it's just gorgeous. This is a gorgeous piece. Phenomenal job, definitely. Some people will say that's kind of pricey, but you have to consider that it's only a small number of them being produced, and also the fact of the size of this piece. It deserves the price. Love the vase. Love the symbol there. Very simple. Other companies have produced Optimus in the past. Some like more modern versions of some new renditions of Optimus Prime. I love them all. I'm not gonna deny that there's been great, in this case, pieces for Optimus Prime, but I do believe that classic always beats modern. And you know, maybe I'm old-fashioned, but I love it because it represents the cartoon that I grew up watching. And definitely look great. The face looks great. Some people might say, well, it needs a light up feature. It doesn't need that. I think it's perfect the way it is. It's just perfect the way it is. I don't want to make any changes. Love the arms, love the color, love everything. The gun, they did a phenomenal job. This is gonna go so well with the Megatron that is in the same style. They're gonna, you know, pair so well together. And that base, love the detail. It's not complicated. It just plays homage to the cartoon and the style of Cybertron. And of course, it's a good job right here with the symbol. It's clean. Everything is clean on this piece. It's a nice job overall. Everything they did here is just fantastic. Now, PCS Collectibles is diving into new territory with the 1/3 scale, which is right now it's on high demand. It seems like everyone wants 1/3. And they have the Kami 3.0. Different Kamis. You have the original Kami, the one based on the Alpha games, and the Capri. That's the more modern one. So they have all these different variations. It's $2,700, so you buy the 3 of them together. Or you can buy them separately as well. They're like $950, $925, depending on which one you choose. Now, it's sculpted by Jack Matthews, a phenomenal sculptor. Also, the base sculpted by Miguel Argueta. Painted by Mike Nájera. Again, Nájera is doing fantastic. Custom by the Suin Goddess. Designed by Edwin Huang and Brian Webster. Classic pose for her. Some people might say it's too sexy, you know, just showcasing her buttocks, but that's just the way it is. Has always been in the video game. So it's just classic. It respects the source material. but very good. They're very different, as you can see. They compare together. The base is simple. I like it when they're simple. I don't like it when they're too complicated and they overpower the main sculpture. In this case, Kami. That should be the center of attention. That should be the focus point. And as you can see right here, again, the Capri, very nice, good job. So everyone is different. Some people might say, well, this is just a swap out of the same thing. It's not, because they have to do different jobs. As you can see, there's different style. You know, in this course, even the custom is different. So they have to apply different vision to each piece, you know, with the customs and the colors and everything. So it's a different job overall. But it's fantastic in my opinion. Good job with the Capri. I really like her there. Very simple. As you can see, there's tons of pictures of that. Great paint job again. Very nicely done. Here's the classic, probably the one that people will like the most if you prefer the classic outfit. If you only want to purchase one, I think it's $125 for that one, if you just want to go for that. Very simple, not complicated. But I like it that it's not just a paint job. This is mixed media. Some people might not like the fact that it's mixed media, but I think it's done so well. It looks so good in her body. It doesn't look bad. Like in the past, sometimes mixed media was a bit finicky, but they're doing a good job. Of course, with the Alpha series custom, very nice too. Very cool. Definitely, this is a great collection. I love in this case, the way they have done it. Looks fantastic. Very well done. And of course, if you buy the exclusive, you get the art prints, and it's super cool. Definitely, this is another one that it's very exciting. Now, I want to move into other pieces also that have been out for pre-order for quite some time, and not necessarily are new things, but you know, at least not in the mindset of the collectors. But definitely, these are great pieces as well. This is Laura. Also for Street Fighter, I know it's coming out soon. Coming out for, you know, it's gonna be shipped soon. And this piece is gorgeous. Definitely great job. Mike Nahara did the paint job again. He's just phenomenal. What I love about this collection that they've been doing with this particular new collection is the bases. The bases, they really tell a story with the pieces. Of course, these are gorgeous. Not for everyone. Not everyone can really display this in a collection room. The missus might get angry with you for that. But man, I love the detail. And this is a departure for what they used to do for many years with the Street Fighter bases, you know, basic bases, which is still good, but now they're trying to give it a twist, and it goes with the team. And they're applying this, of course, with this variant customs for the characters. And of course, you can see, I love that it's so transparent. You can see her, you know, still her toes right there. It's so transparent. It's water. It's super cool. And they have even a turtle there. So they add these touches that make this piece is very, very unique. I definitely love what they're trying to accomplish. Of course, this one comes with an art print. It's a gorgeous piece. They also have Karin in as another, in this case, swimsuit version, summer version. And I love this one too. Mike also did the paint job, phenomenal. Again, they continue the same trend with the bases. With the sand castle and all. Very cool, very nicely done, very clean paint job. Really love the job here. So well, as you can see, her glasses. I love that the glasses actually this real plastic there. And I hate when some of those pieces don't have that. Some pieces don't have it, like it's just painted there. Like, you know, it gives you the idea that they have the glasses. And this is just, you know, in my opinion, it is a great touch. And those touches are what make this great. Love the way they did the water and all that. She's at pretty much at the shore right there. Very cool, very nicely done. It really sits well with the whole collection. It's really great. And again, it comes with a art print. Very nice. Now, the first piece that was produced for the G.I. Joe was the Baroness. And this is on pre-order as well. It's for $150. And I think it's only 250 pieces worldwide, which is a very small number. So now looking at the pictures, as you can see right there, I wouldn't say that I'm too crazy about this one overall. You know, but it is, I would say, a great representation of the cartoon. She looks like the cartoon. So they staying true to that. The base is interesting. Love that water base. Of course, that, you know, that vehicle and that weapon in the back. It stays true to the source material. I wouldn't say that I'm too crazy. I think the thing that I don't like a lot on this piece is just the hair. I feel that the hair is too stiff. I think they couldn't just shorten the hair a little bit, make it look probably more natural. It just feels too stiff. Maybe, of course, you can say, well, it's the wind hitting her back or whatever, and all of that. But it's not bad. It is a nice sculpt. The face, it's okay. Of course, comes with the glasses, so it's very cartoony, all of that. I would say that the Baroness, of course, the Baroness that was done some years ago by Sideshow Collectibles, there were a couple variants. Those were great. Those were great pieces. But of course, it's a modern representation of the character. This is more classic. This is more cartoony. And I would say some people appreciate that. Definitely, it's not bad at all. It's just her face a bit too serious. I would have loved to her maybe smiling, or like this evil laugh that she used to have in the cartoon. Maybe that would have made a better expression. But overall, it's not bad. Definitely, it's different. It's something that can be, needs to be taken into account when you're getting into this collection. You're going for the classic, and of course, he has the little smirk right there, the little smile, very surprised face, that kind of evil face that she used to have. This is a good one. I like this face more than this one. So I would say I will go for the exclusive, just to have the exclusive face rather than the regular. The regular is kind of lifeless in some way. It's like she's lost in there in the thought. I don't know. It's how I see it. Here's another pre-order. This is based on a Street Fighter V. This is Battle Ryu, and of course, we have different ones before. This is, I would say, a variant now. I like that. It's $5.49. And as you can see right there, of course, this has with the bearded one. I really love this piece. I really love this, actually, this custom. I play with this custom when I play Street Fighter 5. I play with this custom. I really like it. To me, it's a good custom. An outfit for Ryu, and you can see right there with the power, very nicely done. Of course, this is a huge base, very interesting base. Really like that. It's something different, of course. As you can see, PCS is also diving into changing the way they do the bases. For many years, people accuse PCS to use boring bases, so they're changing that. They're doing that with the newer stuff, and that's good. They still maintain some classic look, but they try new things with the more action type pieces, and I really like that. Definitely looks great. If I'm not mistaken, Chris Lee did the original piece for this, and now this is a variant, but definitely is a phenomenal variant of his design. Really looks great. Really love the wood there. All of that, the symbol, all of that is well done, well applied. Really a nice piece. Definitely also a great price for Ryu. I really like this one. Now we're gonna look at different Chun-Li variants, and of course we're gonna start with the regular one first. Definitely, I love the job that is done here. Mike Nahara did the paint job in all of these pieces. Did a fantastic job. Stayed true to the source material, as you can see. Love the base on top of a turtle. That's very nice. It's a great job overall. The whole design is based, of course, on the game. It doesn't deviate from that. But everything is done so well, and I love those bases. I'm definitely falling in love with the PCS bases. They're really doing a great job on really changing things a bit and give that flavor, that flair that they need. But it's a good job. You can see natural skin looks great. The water looks great. Very good. And look at the turtle right there. Ooh, super good. That's a nice job. Definitely, this is a fantastic piece. Comes with an exclusive. Here is Player 2, and of course, it's the same piece, different color variation, but it's still good. Really like that. Comes with an art print as well. Now, I'm looking at the Player 2 Battle exclusive, and of course, it has some different accessories, different swimsuit, but look at that. Love the paint job in her eyes. They're different coloration in the eyes and all that. I used to collect a lot of PCS stuff back in the day, a lot of Street Fighter stuff. Most of that stuff I already got rid of years ago, but I was very avid collector of that stuff, and there were so many different variants, and trying to keep up with the variants was one thing. Particularly, you're a completionist, but I don't know. That's the allure of these pieces, is all the different customs and the variants, and definitely love that part of it. And Chun-Li is no exception. Now we're moving into one that I'm really excited for, because I'm a big fan of this character, Morrigan from Darkstalkers, and she's part of this collection. Is part of the Street Fighter collection, because of course this is a variant skin for Chun-Li in the video game. So it's exciting just to see her here. And this is a very nice, also painted by Mike. Fantastic job. I love what he did here because it's so close to the source material. It's really close. Look at her. She looks gorgeous there. This is a gorgeous piece. And I hope that now with this, we can get to see more Darkstalkers characters in the future. That would be nice because we don't have that many. We have some statues in the past, of course, for Morrigan, but that's about it. And they kind of follow the same with Chun-Li because, again, it's a variant of Chun-Li, but this is blood. And look at that. But, man, the detail on this piece is fantastic. And the price, I think, is fair. $464.99 is super fair. But look at her. Nice paint job. Love the green in her hair. Love the, you know, everything. The purple, it was done well. One of the things that I love about Mike is when he does skin, when he does natural skin, it looks so natural. You know, look at that. It looks great. He knows how to do those tones so well. You know, many people can paint suits and all that and the colors, and of course they follow the variants, but doing the skin, you know, that takes some effort, that takes some experience. And of course Mike has been doing this stuff since the 90s. He's been painting a lot of stuff. But love the base and the blood, and I love this resin. It looks so nice. It really adds to the character. It really adds more to this character. Very nice. But Morrigan also comes with an exclusive, and this is a very exclusive one. It's 150 pieces worldwide only for this one. In this case, the previous one was 250, which is also a very small number, but this is even more exclusive. And this is player 2 for Morrigan, but mostly it's based on the Lilith, another character from Darkstalkers. But here you go, man. Nice paint job. Love that. The same base, but of course the paint application is different. It's more bright, different color sets. Of course the hair is purple, her eyes are red. Very nice job. I still prefer the more classic Morrigan over Lilith, but it is there and it's an option. It comes with an art print, and it's fantastic. It's fantastic that they are really delivering into this, and they're really changing things a bit. And I don't know, it's just exciting. Well, guys, there you have it. If there's one thing that we can truly appreciate, it's a company that maintains the same vision no matter what. And PCS Collectibles has done that over the years. Even with the new management, with the new owners, the company still maintains that vision that they had from the beginning to provide a collectible that is as close as possible to the source material. I appreciate when companies try new things. You know, companies constantly change. Sometimes companies, they give a twist, a different artistic vision to some of their collectibles, and that's okay. But as a person that grew up with many of these franchises, I still go back to the source material, and I prefer that. And PCS Collectibles manages to do that, whether there is an old-time franchise from 30-40 years ago, or whether there is a franchise that just started just recently. And whatever they do, they maintain that, and that's always good. In my opinion, that's the best thing, or at least it is the best thing for me. But what is your opinion? What do you think about this? Are you a fan of PCS Collectibles? Yes, they have a bad history, but I think they have done great things over the years, and this is no exception. I do believe that these pieces are amazing, but I want to hear your voice. I want to hear your opinion. So once again, my friends, thanks for watching. God bless you. Take care, and I'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.